Alright y'all, we are back with a new foundation review. Miss Riri Honey Fenty Beauty has released a new product. A new a new complexion product. The Eaze Drop Blur Plus Smooth Skin Tint Foundation. I'm reading from my phone here. So it's the new Eaze Drop Skin Blur Plus Smooth Skin, Eaze Drop Stick Blur Plus Smooth Tint Stick Foundation. That's too many words, okay? Anyways, child, I have shade 21 here, and 21 is defined as deep with warm, neutral undertones. I will have some footage of me in store, and I was gonna swatch the shades for y'all, but I just, I didn't. But you kind of saw the shade range on the display. I hope you did anyways. But anyways, this does come in 25 flexible shades. Oh, it retails for $35 to y'all. According to Sephora, this is a cream formula, of course, long wearing. Also says light coverage, hydrating, and of course, black owned. We love that. So it says here, a light coverage, long wear tint stick with a creamy, smooth texture that instantly blurs while melting into skin for a natural finish. It says it's a light to medium coverage. The finish, of course, is natural. Of course, it's cream. This does say it's a crease-proof formula that delivers a blurred, smooth, second skin finish that resists fading and transferring. Easy to use. The stick melts with all-day hydration and contains color-true pigments that resist oxidation. Plus, it's 100% recyclable. We love that. So let's just hop right into it. There are a lot of other deets, of course, on Fenty's website. This did launch on the 11th of August. I have shade 21 once more. How it looks outside of the packaging. If you're new here, I keep doing this for real because it ain't gonna like zoom in and like really focus and stuff. Here's the packaging. My face is bare right now. All I have on is like moisturizer from earlier. So anyway, so this is how, it looks like. It has a little thing here on it, which is great for hygienic reasons, because folks being there swatching and putting stuff back, being disgusting in Sephora and Ulta and stuff. So yeah, so get this little thing off. Make sure yours come with this for one, so take it off. This is about how much product you get. Actually, it says from the box you get 0.32 ounces of the product. Yeah, and again, all the stuff it says it does here's in the box as well, the whole blurring and, even in skin complexion, light coverage, it glides on. It's supposed to look like skin, child, is what they're saying. It's supposed to give, do you have on foundation? Do you have on makeup? So this is twisted all the way up, and that's what it looks like. On camera it's looking like a little light, so I don't swatch in store, especially stuff like this, because it's not really easy to sanitize it, because it's a cream formula and it's inside of this thing like this. Had it been a foundation pump, I would have pumped it out and like swatch, but because it's like this, baby, I'm not swatching in store because I like my skin. I've been doing really well with my skincare, so I'm gonna swatch it on this side. It's looking promising. I'm gonna blend this side with a sponge, and I'll do one side with the brush just to show y'all the difference between the tools you're using or whatever. So this sponge is dirty. Do not judge, okay? It is what it is. So anyways, I'm gonna go right in, just kind of swatch this, not swatch it, blend it out. It's literally giving like, do I even have anything on? That's what it's giving. The shade actually is doing what it's supposed to do. So it looks really, it says it's neutral, warm neutral. So warm meaning it's gonna be, of course, more yellow, more golden-ish, but there's supposed to be also some kind of neutrality. Is that a word? Neutrality? Whatever. Neutralness to the shade as well. And I have very much so neutral undertones. So I'm using the smallest amount, and that's how it's looking. A little bit more. Look how it's like looking like my skin, especially right up in here, with, of course, your face is a lot lighter towards the center of the face. That's literally like the lightest layer, and this is how it's looking. Look at my face, y'all. The comparison from this side with no product, this side, the slightest amount of foundation. And I was concerned, y'all, because in the summertime I'm a bit oily-ish. I'm combination, but more so oily in the summertime, of course, because I'm just hot nature and I sweat super easy, and my skin gets extra oily in the summertime, of course. With the seasons, your skin does change, And so anyway, I was concerned because I saw this in the store and I was like, oh, this look kind of oily, child. Looking, I did swatch it on my hand and blended it out. Anyways, on my hand it looked kind of hella oily, and I was like, shame for me, it's too hot for that. And I'm all with the natural thing. I'm a natural makeup artist mostly. That's the makeup I do. Natural soft glam. I'm all for it, honey. I'm all for skin looking like skin. But one thing I don't need is for it to slide off my face and be looking like, what's going on the face. I'm liking how this is looking. A little bit on the forehead here just for comparison reasons once more, just to buff this in. I love how it looks with the sponge. It definitely gives like no makeup skin like vibes for sure. So the coverage is more so, it says light to medium, and I can definitely see it being buildable. It's definitely to me on the lighter side, which for me, again, I like, because I don't believe in piling on layers and layers of foundation for real. Like, I just don't. Like, I've been doing really well with my skincare, and I'm liking how my skin is looking, and I want it to continue to look this good. So I don't need all the foundation on for real. I mean, not really. Look at that underneath the eye. It's giving skin. And I will not be doing a wear test today, you guys. I have more videos to film today. I don't have time for it today. But anyways, so look at that. It's giving my skin, but 10 times better. What you think? I'm here for it. So the skin tint thing, all these words, versus this side. I wore this shirt purposely so y'all can see my chest. when it comes to matching and everything, you want to kind of like, I match to my, not to my neck, but to my chest ribs. As I'm going to color, my neck is a lot darker than anywhere else, so I match to my chest. And my chest is very much so golden-ish. It's neutral too, but mostly golden. But anyways, the center is going to be lighter anyway. The perimeter of my face is definitely more on the reddish side, so that's why I steer more towards a neutral tone foundation. Anyways, let's move right along. So I'm using my Makeup by Mario. I don't know if this is L4 brush. I forgot the name of it. Complexion, whatever it is. Dual-ended brush like this. Oh, speaking of that, I got another new product, his concealer. I got to review coming soon on that as well. So stay tuned. If you ain't subscribe. All right, you hear this long. The content I know is helpful for you, so you know, go and support your girl. We're so close to 1,000, child. We gonna get there. With the brush, you can expect to get a little bit more fuller coverage because this brush is kind of dense. The hairs are tightly packed in, so it gives more of a full coverage application versus a sponge. Of course, is a sponge, so it's gonna soak up a lot of the product, so it's not gonna be as much coverage. You can still build, of course. When I put it on automatically, it just looks like my skin. You can't even tell I have foundation on. I mean, what y'all think? Comment below, child. You tried this out yet? You got it? You gonna try it? What you think about it? It's pretty affordable to me, $35, even though you don't get a lot of product for real. Like that little bit in the stick, this is like all the way up like this. That's all the product you get. You can see it kind of like in the thing right here, but anyways, child. All right, y'all. So this is the side with the brush blended out so far, and look at that. This is very much so giving, you know, baby, I woke up like this. Don't play with me. This is my skin. This is how I look for real, for real. It does truly, as far as the claims, I don't know if I'm seeing blurredness in my pores area where I have larger pores. Of course, here in the cheek area, I am seeing what does look like it's like blurred. It's giving smooth, poreless, you know. What you think? That's what I'm saying. As far as the blurred claims, I do see where it has blurred a little bit of my texture here. The pores that I do have that are more visible here in the cheek area. Right here is where you can kind of expect to see, I do anyways, more of my pores here. And I do see over here anyways where it looks like it's definitely smooth. It's not as pronounced, you know. So as far as the blurred claims, check yes. It also says it's supposed to even your complexion. Of course, it did even the complexion. My face still looks like one to me, you know. I still see a little bit of the, I have a natural hyperpigmentation line here, a natural like contour line, which I love. It works in my favor when I'm going to bronze and contour. But you know, outside of that, of course, I can still see that. However, this is the side. No, this is the side with sponge. Yeah, this is side with sponge. What am I talking about? Yeah, this is side with sponge. Anyways, you can build it, I feel like. So just for the purposes of showing y'all and reviewing the product, I will add another layer to the face. And going forward, I'm going to just use my brush to blend it out. I just want to show y'all for the purpose of showing with different applicators how it looks with a sponge on this side and the brush on this side. So once more, sponge and the brush. What are we thinking? It's so easy for like a everyday quick, like out the door for church, especially child. I've been trying to look a little put together for church. I'll put something like this on for sure because it literally looks like I have nothing on. It is really smooth. It feels good on the skin. My skin doesn't feel like I even have makeup on. Like, you know, sometimes my skin feels not tight, but I can feel like I'm wearing makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's more of a heavy coverage foundation, for example, or whatever, I can feel it. But with this, and there's no smell. It kind of smells like crayons though. I don't know. Like how Crayola crayons can smell. Maybe it's just me. I'm weird. But anyways, there's no like stark smell, no fragrant kind of smell. Let's buff this out real quick. All right, y'all. So that is that second layer. I'm so impressed with this, y'all. This is the second layer, and this is what the skin is looking like. I mean, it's definitely looking like skin. So all the claims thus far, again, I cannot do a wear test today. I have more things to film, a lot more to film. And I actually have to take this off to do the next thing I'm about to do a review on, the Makeup by Mario's new concealer. I wanted to pair it, especially with the foundation, of course, because they kind of go together. The Surreal Skin foundation and the Surreal Skin, is that what it's called? The concealer. Anyway, I'm trying to pair those two together for the purposes of them being paired. They're the same brand. So I will just go ahead and keep this on and do my whole routine and come back and all that kind of good jazz. But this is what I go through, y'all, as a content creator. So y'all should be showing me appreciation, honey. Because I'm doing the absolute most right now, okay? I'm taking all this off. It ain't a lot for me. Taking this off and putting on that foundation to do that concealer review. To pair it together for y'all. So anyways, so this is the foundation with the second layer with it built up. Again, this is the new Fenty Beauty, the Eaze Drop Blur Plus Smooth Tint Stick. Jesus. Again, I have the shade 21. This does say it comes in 25 flexible shades. So skin tint meaning it's not supposed to be like an actual perfect match. Meaning, you know, that's why they say it's flexible. Something's on y'all. They say it's flexible for that reason because if you're in between maybe two shades, then whatever shade you choose is close to that shade. If that makes sense, what I'm trying to say, should work for you basically. So anyways, they have a foundation matcher too, of course, on Sephora's website. You can go in there and kind of choose. If you wear Fenty's foundation, I don't actually wear her foundation. I've been had it for several years. I've just never been a fan of it for real because I never could get the right shade. It was always super red on me. So, and also has Fenty Beauty here. Her little logo, you kind of can't see it. It's clear here on the top as well. But yeah, so what are we thinking about this? Comment comment below, do you like this? I'm loving how it looks like skin, for real, for real. And it's giving like no makeup vibes. Like my skin is just this flawless. Like it does a great job of evening out the skin tone. I can literally set this little bit of powder and be done, out the door. I don't need any concealer, anything else. I'm just trying to look put together, you know? This is my go-to. Similar to the Danessa Myers, I did review this as well, y'all. Similar to her Yummy Skin Serum Tint Foundation to me. But this one does tend to look a little bit more, I don't want to say oily, but it's a little bit more dewy, you know, to me. And this one, I feel like, I don't know, it says natural finish, of course. It's definitely not a dewy finish. It's a good mix, I feel like, between a little bit of mattification, a little bit of dewiness, hence natural finish. You know, it's kind of like giving just how normal skin would look is what it's looking like over here anyways. So that's that. So if y'all like this video, do me a huge favor. I know you did. You stayed around this long. You here this long. This was helpful for you. I know it was. Please do me a favor and just at least like the video. Thumbs it up, honey. Share it with somebody else that may need to see this new product, want to see me as a foundation match reference. Go ahead, like the video, share it, subscribe while you're here. I do have more content coming, a lot more reviews coming, child. So go ahead and subscribe and also watch more of my other reviews here on my channel. I have several videos, honey. Till next video, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.